In this video, I'm going to tell you everything you need to know about flirting, what it is, why it matters, and why without it, you keep losing with women. We'll break down the biggest mistakes, powerful techniques, and how to use them the right way. Let's get into it. What is flirting and why does it matter? When you hear the word flirting, what comes to your mind? Pushy pickup lines? Silly jokes, or something like, "That's for good-looking guys, not for me"? Remember, flirting isn't optional. It's an essential skill for a man. Without it, you have no chance of sparking attraction in a woman. Just being nice, honest, or polite doesn't work. Here's the definition you need to remember. Flirting is a form of playful, indirect communication where you show a woman sexual interest without directly admitting it. The goal is to create intrigue, tension, and emotion that lead to attraction. Flirting is an informal game where you hint at your interest without saying it outright. It creates mystery, emotion, excitement. Women feel it. They don't logically choose. Now let's figure out why just being yourself isn't enough. You could be super honest, dressed sharp, say all the right things, and she might even like you. But none of that guarantees attraction, because you haven't triggered the most important thing, her imagination. Women don't choose based on a resume, not by logic, not by a list of good traits. They choose based on feelings. And those feelings only happen through flirting, when there's energy, playfulness, emotional swings between you. Here's a typical no-flirting conversation. "Hi, how are you?" "Fine." "What do you do?" "I work." Ever been in that situation? Result? The friend zone. No emotion, no desire. Want her to fantasize about you? Learn to flirt. See, a lot of guys try to be liked and end up making all the wrong moves. Talk too much about themselves, try to seem too nice so she doesn't run away, act like perfect gentlemen just like they were taught, wait for her to make the first move, and you know where that all leads? To the "he's nice but I don't feel chemistry" zone. Be honest, has that ever happened to you? Hit like if you've been there. Flirting is like the gym. Nutrition matters, but if you don't train, no results. Same here. You can be smart and honest, but without flirting, you won't spark that biological interest in a woman. Some might say, "I'll just focus on money and self-development." Fine, but if you completely remove women from your life, that's like eating protein but never working out. Flirting is training your masculine energy. And most importantly, flirting is simple. It's a skill. You can learn it. You don't have to be an alpha or a pretty boy to be attractive. Just learn how to play the game right, and women will naturally be drawn to you. Next, I'll show you why flirting is actually easy and how to remove the fear that's stopping you. Is flirting really that easy? A lot of men think flirting is hard, tiring, and not for them. Like, "I need more confidence first," or "that's only for the good-looking ones." But let me tell you, flirting is easy. Seriously, easy, if you understand how it works. Flirting isn't acting or a bag of tricks. It's just a way of communicating that's relaxed, playful, and shows a hint of interest. You don't have to be the class clown or life of the party. Your goal is to create a light, emotional wave between you. So why do most guys fail? Because they block themselves. What if I sound dumb? What if she doesn't get it? And they end up doing nothing at all. And a woman picks up on one thing: you're tense and afraid to be yourself. Here's the truth. You can say something silly, but if you're calm and confident, she'll laugh and stick around. Or you can be smart but uptight, and she'll leave in a minute. Flirting isn't about hitting the target. It's about starting the game. You toss the spark, she catches it. And honestly, it's fun. Not serious, not scary, fun. You'll say, easy for you to say, you already know how. Sure, but I didn't know how before either. I just started. And so can you. It's not about genes or looks, it's a skill you build. Remember, you don't need to be perfect. You just need to be alive. That's when she starts to feel something. Is flirting for short-term or long-term relationships? Many believe flirting is only for hookups and casual stuff, and if you want something serious, you better behave, act friendly, keep it platonic. That's a mistake. Flirting isn't about the type of relationship. It's about attraction. Whether you want a woman for one night or for life, if there's no attraction, nothing will happen. And attraction doesn't come from polite conversation. It shows up when there's playfulness, emotions, intrigue between you. You can be good, caring, smart, but if she doesn't feel the spark, she won't see you as a man. Flirting is like fire in a relationship. Without it, there's warmth, but no heat. Even in serious relationships, flirting is necessary to avoid falling into routine, to keep her wanting you. Flirting doesn't kill seriousness. It strengthens it. It makes her feel, this man still turns me on. So forget the myth that flirting is only for casual stuff. It's a tool without which real attraction doesn't exist. Not for a night, not for a lifetime. What happens if you remove flirting from communication? Be honest. Ever talked to a girl and thought things were going fine, but then she ghosted you or turned you into her friend she can vent to? You know why that happened? Because there was no flirting in your communication. You didn't create romantic tension. You didn't make her feel like a woman next to a man. Everything was friendly, nice, and you became just convenient. Here's what that leads to. 1. The friend zone. You become the girlfriend, the one she doesn't desire but shares everything with. 2. Loss of masculine energy. If you don't show interest or flirt, you suppress your own drive, desire, power. It's like you're scared of being a man. 3. The feeling of nobody wants me. You try hard, do everything right, but women don't choose you because they don't feel you. No emotion, no attraction. Flirting isn't optional, it's foundational. Without it, you're just a nice guy to talk to. With it, you're the man she desires. Top 5 mistakes men make when flirting. Flirting is a skill, and like any skill, you can mess it up if you use it wrong. Now I'll show you 5 of the most common mistakes men make when trying to flirt. Avoid these, and you're already ahead of most guys. Mistake number 1. Lack of confidence. When you don't believe in your value, flirting turns into a desperate attempt to be liked. A woman senses this in seconds. Remember, confidence doesn't come from words, it comes from within. If you're weak physically, go to the gym, start training, do martial arts. Physical strength boosts your inner power. Flirting from a confident man is a game. Flirting from an insecure guy is begging for approval. Mistake number 2, being too direct or sexual too early. If you just met her and immediately say you want to be intimate, it kills all interest. Flirting is not about saying things outright. It's about hinting and letting her imagination do the rest. Remember, the more room for interpretation, the stronger the tension. Mistake number 3, anger or rudeness when she tries to tease you. Look, biologically speaking, women are supposed to test you. She's looking for a strong, emotionally stable man. If she says something like, "Wow, you're shorter than I expected," she's checking if you'll break. That's normal. She's filtering out the weak, insecure, emotionally reactive guys. And how you react, that's everything. If you snap, lash out, get defensive, you lost. You showed you can't handle pressure. And no woman wants an unstable guy she can't trust. She wants someone stable and untamed. If you read her tone and see she's teasing, play back. Respond with humor. Smile. Flip it back on her. But if she's genuinely disrespectful, then yes, check her. Firmly, clearly, but without losing your cool. Mistake number 4, flirting out of context. A lot of guys don't understand when and where flirting is appropriate. She asks, "Do you know when the last bus comes?" And you reply, "I'll give you a ride if you kiss me." That's not flirting, that's just awkward. She asked a neutral question and you threw a pickup line. All you'll create is tension, and not the good kind. Flirting must match the context. It works when there's already a vibe, some playful energy. If the moment isn't right, better to say nothing than crash and burn. Mistake number 5, trying to insult or put her down. Some guys think, okay, I shouldn't be needy, so I'll just troll her and be rude. And just like that, they kill all the interest. Flirting is not a battle. It's a respectful game. You don't need to be harsh. You need to be light, confident, and actually enjoy women. A woman should feel you're playing because you're having fun, not because you secretly resent her. Flirting techniques. All right, let's get into it. I'm about to show you real, proven flirting techniques that turn you from a boy trying to be liked into a man who naturally makes women feel attraction. It all starts when she tests you, and that's a good thing. Look, if a woman is testing you, it means she's interested. And this is where most men fail. They either get defensive or offended. What you need to do instead is flip it back and keep playing. Here's how to do that. 1. Technique. Ask a counter question. Her. You probably say that to all girls, huh? You. Do you hear that a lot? I'm curious. How many guys have said that to you? What happened? You didn't defend yourself. You flipped the focus back onto her. Now she's the one who has to answer. That's a power move. It keeps her from controlling the dynamic. 2. Technique. Agree plus amplify plus exaggerate. Her. You're probably just another player. You. Absolutely. I schedule seductions now. You're booked for 9 p.m. tonight. Her. Your nose is kind of crooked. You. That's my signature. Lucky charm, like pirates. Just instead of a parrot, I've got charisma. You get the idea? You don't get offended, don't defend, don't argue. You exaggerate her jab, take it to the extreme, and show that nothing can shake you. You're not just untouchable, you're also steering the game. And that's where real attraction begins. Those were 2 powerful ways to flip her tests. Now let's move to actual flirting once the conversation is flowing. 1. Technique. Highlight her traits and flip the frame. Once the game has started and you're talking, you can show her you see more than just looks. Example. You have something rare, aliveness. You're not afraid to be real. That's rare. Important, don't give surface compliments. You're making an observational statement. That puts you in the lead, not someone trying to impress. 2. Evaluate and filter. During the convo, point out something you genuinely like in her, not flattery, a real observation. Example. You've got great taste and style. That stands out. I like that. You can rate her in 4 areas: body, looks, how she treats people, value she brings to the world. Then comes the filter. You state what you look for in women in general. I appreciate a good sense of humor. With someone like that, the connection flows better. Or, when a woman has taste, it inspires me to step up my own style around her. This shows that you're the one choosing, not begging for approval. 3. Suggest that she picked you up. Here's where thought seeding comes in. You don't say it directly. You subtly plant the idea that she made the first move. Examples. While you were checking me out, the waiter came up and totally interrupted. I was thrown off. You came in pretty bold when you introduced yourself. I thought, is she undercover or what? I remember how confidently you walked up. I didn't even have time to react. Next thing I knew, we were sitting together. These little drops shift the frame. Now you're not chasing her, she's chasing you. It creates playful tension and builds attraction. You're not asking for attention, you're already in the winner's seat. 4. Invite her to use you. This one's genius if you want to add a playful, slightly sexual tone without being explicit. Her. You're really good at cooking. You. I know. Just don't try to use me for dinners or for other things. You drop a hint. She laughs. You smile back with a playful look. Game on. Women love reversed roles when the man teases like, I know you want me, just don't get ahead of yourself. How to apply flirting techniques properly. Now that you know the main flirting techniques, the big question is, how do you actually use them without sounding like a cheap act? Here's what you need to remember. 1. Don't dump everything at once. Biggest rookie mistake, unloading your entire arsenal in the first 3 minutes. She says one thing, you throw out 3 techniques, 2 hints, 1 filter, and of course, so you were checking me out, right? No. Flirting is like seasoning. A little, tasty. Too much, it's ruined. Remember, your goal isn't to impress her. It's to create a game. And games only work when there's space and lightness. 2. Use techniques based on context. Don't try to flirt when the moment clearly isn't right. She's talking about her cat dying, and you go, well, at least black looks sexy on you. That's not confidence. That's desperation, and women sense it instantly. A technique is not a remote control for women. It's a tool, and tools work in the right moment. 3. Mix it up, but don't become a robot. You can start with a light observation, then drop a thought seed, add a playful tease, all within 5 to 10 minutes. But don't follow a checklist. The key is you should enjoy the conversation yourself. If you're having fun, she will feel that energy. 4. Watch her reaction. If she smiles, plays back, leans in, you're doing it right. If she closes off or looks tense, either the moment was off or you overdid it. Flirting is like a dance. You lead, but you feel how she moves in response. Flirting shouldn't be a mask. You don't have to turn on a fake, flirty version of yourself. You just need to get used to this style of communication. Confident, light, playful. At first, it'll feel unfamiliar, maybe even awkward. Sometimes you'll overdo it, sometimes fall short. And that's okay. It's part of the process. But if you practice, within 2 to 3 weeks, it'll become part of you, and you'll become that man women feel good around and deeply drawn to. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment below. Tell me what topics you want me to break down and help you master when it comes to attracting women. See you in the next videos.